and took the bitter taste off things, but only just. A Dublin derby that ends Bohemians 2, Shamrock Rovers 4 is not what Daily might ordered.
And that win means Shamrock Rovers go 2 points clear at the top of Cork City and the top of the Premier Division. And now indeed...
Other against the visitors. They haven't won at Anfield since February 1969. And scored only once in their last 10 visits. This is Des Little. Trying to find Steve Stone. Frank Clark on the prize.
McGee brings us this report.
Good, highly competitive football between these two clubs. First two matches really outstanding in their quality and high tension. Robbie Best is the one who gets the card there from referee Pat Kelly. Dave Henderson organises the wall. Liam Coyle the back heel, Paul McLaughlin the shot, and Henderson gets there. It was Peter Hutton coming in, well rehearsed, obviously this one, and he's got a good crack in his left foot as Paul McLaughlin. Vodaquin's throw, lovely ball played back to him by Coyle. Hutton knocks it back. Here's Paul McLaughlin. He would have liked it better on his left side, but not bad on the right either, is it? And Henderson turns it on to the angle. Terrific effort this by Paul McLaughlin, the left back. Turns inside Derek Swan. Whoops. McLaughlin again delivers. And in goes Harry McCourt. Up and over Robbie Best. But the wrong side of Henderson's upright as far as Derry are concerned. Lovely floated free kick. And still the quality continues in the game. Good thoughtful passing. Nobody better at doing it than Liam Coyle. Setting off Vodaquin. Doolan jumps. In goes Hutton. On the full, the volley from Peter Hutton. And that was close. How close you'll see on this replay. Maybe a foot the wrong side of the upright. Doolan setting up another one for Derry. Carlisle to Hutton. And again, Henderson earning his crust in the Bows goal. Robbie Best. Hutton comes across to put pressure on. This is Harry McCourt lining it up for Hutton. Turns well. And Henderson watched it all the way. Good match. Tilson trying to set up something. Here's Tony O'Connor. Tilson's coming into the inside right channel. But sheer power of numbers keeps him out. But Bows keep at it. This is O'Connor in there challenging again. And this time it's Dermot O'Neill to get down and claim it. Full of endeavour, really terrific game from both teams and good goalkeeping on both sides.
So the teams would have to play again, with penalties being required if necessary to decide the outcome. Well, despite strong protestations from both managers to have the second replay deferred and thereby give their overworked players a rest, the FAI refixed the semi-final replay for last night. Derry, having won the toss, had home advantage. Jimmy McGee now completes the Derry and Bows Cup saga with this report.
Neither team wanted to play this game so soon after the other replay. But certainly the crowds were not objecting. They came along to see two very good sides who have produced a wonderful Cup semi-final. Dermot O'Neill leading out Derry City, Paul Doolan behind him, then Paul McLaughlin. And what a reception for both teams. Turlough O'Connor, manager of Bows. Peter Hanrahan there beside him, out of the side now. And there's Liam Coyle, and Henderson comes groping for it. Paul Carlisle and Robbie Best back covering for his goalkeeper. Wayne Cooney's free kick. Big Morris O'Driscoll up there causing problems, and in went Derek Swan, and that's the lead after 22 minutes for Bohemians. Cooney's free kick, nicely angled, nice weight on it. O'Driscoll uses height well, and Swan has predatory instincts. This is Paul McLaughlin, and it creeps in. I'm sure it got a deflection somewhere along the way, but that's not taking away from the power and accuracy But McLaughlin carries in that left foot of his. Lovely free kick manoeuvre and a beautiful strike. 1-1. Dave Tilson in the second half. Ball dropping down to Tony O'Connor, and despite two men being on the line, it gets in. O'Connor's had a super season for Bohemians. Tilson's corner. Beautiful ball. Mick Moody made the big jump in there. That caused the consternation. In it went O'Connor. Bowes back in front. Now can Derry mount another one? Paul McLaughlin through. This is Hutton. And it's in off the post as Henderson stretched for it. Peter Hutton levels it up at 2-2. Harry McCourt's pass. McCourt again. And a beautiful save by Henderson, fingertips, as Derry almost lifted in normal time. McCourt's done so well since he came to Derry, up front with Liam Coyle. And a good save by Henderson. 2-2, a smashing game. And into extra time. Paul Curran. Paul Carlisle. Good cross. The header from Hutton. And Derry go ahead 3-2. Felix Healy is happy, so is Kieran McKeever on the line. The cross was spot on, but the marking wasn't great for the header, was it? 3-2. Second period of extra time. This is Liam Coyle. Still with a lot of war for the game. Beautiful player, great skill. And one more time, Dave Henderson earns his corn. Coyle leading the line with a lot of style and panache and terrific skill. Peter Hutton's goal is the one that separates the sides. They're almost there. Bows have given it their all. 3 tremendous games. But Derry City, twice in arrears, were ahead where and when it matters most. They're back in another cup final. 3-2.
Yes, some great action at the Brandywell last night, and that result means that Derry City will now play Shelbourne in the Harp Lager FAI Cup, and the final takes place on May 7th. Kick-off is scheduled for 3 o'clock, and our programme begins at 2:45. Well, if at last we now know who will contest the FAI Cup final, who will take the honours in the FAI National League still remains very much up in the air, with Derry City, Dundalk and Shelbourne all neck and neck with just 3 games to play. Of course, as well as the title itself, places in Europe next season are also at stake here. In a minute, highlights of Thursday night's game between Dundalk and Athlone Town. But first, Jimmy McGee begins his roundup of National League action at the Showgrounds, where Sligo Rovers took on Shelbourne midweek.
Shelbourne in blue. This is Brian Mooney. Terrific player on the ball. Has had a wonderful season. Vinnie Arkins links up with them. Mooney's gone into the centre. It's Arkins where Mooney normally is, and Mooney where you might expect Arkins, and Mooney has scored. 17 minutes from the end. Mooney started the move, and Mooney finished the move, and Shelbourne get the points. Oriel Park, Thursday night. Ball whipped off the line there as Athlone put on a bit of pressure. And a foul on the Dundalk's number 11, Brian Byrne. It was Derby having the go for Athlone Town. This is Tom McNulty, number 8. Feeding John Cody. Burns cross, and Withnell coming in, the former All-Ireland winner with Down. Big strong fella, Peter Withnell.
Stephen Lally.